So today let's create this using Massive World and M4 integration. You need to have some plugins enabled like PCG, Procedural Content Generation, PCG, and PCG Geometry Script Interloop. And then you should have the the Landscape Patch plugin. You should also have the Geometry Script enabled. And for Massive World, I think you have already know you need to have the scriptable tools editor mode and scriptable tools framework. Also, you need to go to project setting and make sure you have virtual texture support ticked. So let's begin. So first we'll start with a new level. Let's create an empty level. Don't save. Okay, we have it here. So I prefer to use Ultra Dynamic Sky for the lighting, so I will just drag that in. Then we'll create a landscape. Make sure the material is not selected and hit create. So we have it here. Now we need to go to M4 and drag the magic map material here, and we should then just hit prepare any landscape, and we need to go to landscape paint and apply the weight blended layer. Let's call it this. We'll save the current level and call it M4 double save. Now let's go to magic map material and apply landscape. I prefer to use RVT, but we have to set it up later. For now, the first thing is what we need to make sure is go to massive and we need to back up massive world so that any new updates do not override our own data set. So we'll create a copy of all this: biomes, river audio, stamps, and virtual texture. I prefer to create an environment folder so that there is MW. So I copied everything. And then we need to go to data and hook everything up, your own data tables here. Just make sure you hook all this for, including all virtual textures as well. So now once you have hooked up, you need to go to your virtual texture data table. So I have it in my environment folder. Now RVT color. So what we need to do is we need to set up RVT on this map. And the way to do this is you can actually get all that by just selecting this RVT and apply landscape, and you have everything written here, all the instructions. But there is something which I'll show you later, but that is going to be important. But let's just set it up first. Go to M4, blueprints, RVT. Now we'll set up this landscape and set up this landscape. So once we do the RVT VHS setup widget, you have these three here. Now go to RVT volume color medium, find this and hook it up in your RVT color. But before you do that, you need to go and make sure you change the virtual texture content to this setting, which should include the mask as well. So make sure you do that. Then you need to go to the RVT volume height. You can find it here and hook it to your RVT height like this. So now that's it. And just to make sure, you should bound this thing, all of this to the landscape. Yeah, so let's start using Massive World already. Let's put a height map for it. Let's generate. I think it's too big for me. Reduce the number of stems. Generate. This seems fine. Yeah. Now let's go to Magic Map, and I like to use RVT high quality. Like I said, it's best. I get the best performance out of it. Talking about performance, let's open the show FPS. This is good. Let's go to RVT and apply landscape preset. Now you will get this bug, and I also got this bug, but it's fine. What we need to fix this is you need to go to M4 materials, go to the M4 master material. There will be an error in output, and go inside the output RVT function and just make sure the runtime virtual texture sample here, this one, you need to select the specular mask because we changed it, remember? So we need to select it here as well. Apply and save, and then we need to go to M4 blueprints and run this again. Yeah, just run this again. So now you can go to RVT and apply. Now it is fixed. So RVT high quality, apply. Now you have everything. Let's go to script table 2. Biome should work by default, but the road will not. But let's still test it. So this is working. Let's draw a road through this. Yeah, the road is working as well. But there are still foliages, the grass which spawns here. We need to fix this, right? We need to remove the grass. Let's go to the master material. The first thing is Massive will use a specular and roughness channels, so we need to use that. Put it to a constant 0 for both specular and roughness. Then we need to get the slope data and hook it up to the mask channel. Then let's go inside output RVT, specular and roughness. Do a const. This will be 0.1 and roughness to 0.95. Yeah. Then we need to create two named routes, displacement, and this is going to be remove grass. Give it some color, and then we need to output the remove grass named route so that it can be used in the master materials. So there should be function output. Let's call it remove grass. Apply. So you should have this remove grass output here and output RVT, and let's create a named route again. And let's call it remove grass. Now this is what is going to be used to remove the foliage, and in M4 this is where the foliages are handled, the landscape grass. So we need to get the remove grass named route, do a step 0.1, it's going to be 0.1, then 1 minus, and we need to subtract this, the grass landscape layer with this, and then we hook it up here. if this works. So we need to go to scriptable tools, road. Let's draw a road just for testing. We do see the material, but are the foliages? No, it's still not removed. It's still not removed. Okay, maybe we are doing it in the wrong place. Maybe this is not the place. This is being used by the flatland a island. Yeah, this is what is being used. So we need to subtract from this. Let's subtract it and hook it up here. Apply for. Sometimes these things do not work, so we need to refresh the foliage and it should work. You see, now we don't have any grass here. Just to see it better, let's change some lighting so that we see it better. That's much better. Alright, now let's go to landscape, and you see there's no grass anymore here. It seems to be working. So if you notice, if I change to auto high quality, you see there's still some grass which is still appearing. This is coming from, these are the weeds, right? So this is coming from, I believe, flatland random island. So we can do the same with this. So connect it here and flatland random subtract, and then connect it to the flatter random weeds. And this should remove it did remove it, right? Yeah, it removed the weeds as well. But I still prefer RVT. Okay, so now what we need to do next is test it on biomes. So I will create a basic biome. I have a Brushify forest pack which I will use for the dataset. So basically I have hooked up some trees and I will just draw it right now. Let's go to scriptable tools, biome. Let's do a giant forest biome. Okay, this is not the Brushify one. I did not select the correct biome. I need to select the new forest which I've created, yes. Okay, so we have it here. Great forest. Now let's create a road which goes through the forest. Let's reduce it to maybe 8. And let's draw it like this. And we have it here. A road going through the forest. Seems fine. I love massive wall already, man. Painting a biome here looks so satisfying. Like this. It's good. I will also draw a road again. Maybe just from here. by the way, I actually have applied some materials on the road. So you can go to MI road. You can create your own instances of it, and this is the place where you do it. Go to main texture, and I've actually applied the brushify landscape forest materials, sorry, textures to this road, and that's why you see this. Let's put some lighting through this, right?